You ever wonder if Pooh Shiesty is a psychopath? Today we're going to break down the psychology of Pooh Shiesty. He makes it clear that he's a and isn't afraid to throw his career away. What makes a person have riches, fame, and still want to kill? Let's break it down. Shiesty was raised in a high crime area of Memphis and exposed to street life and violence from a young age. His history of crime started when he was 11, getting arrested for a robbery. Then he was expelled at school for bringing a gun at 16. That causes situations like many observers and his legal team to point out the streets lifestyle. The street style leads to disputes, which are often handled with immediate aggression, regardless of the person's financial status. But let's go deeper into a different situation. Shiesty was involved in a shooting during a deal for and some shoes. And then a club shooting in 2020. Shiesty allegedly a security guard in the ankle at the King of Diamonds club in Miami after someone knocked money out of his pocket. Shiesty isn't afraid to handle situations by himself, acting as his own bodyguard. But it all leads back to his past. A person's habits, their ingrained habits and ways of being shaped by their upbringing, does not immediately change with a bank balance. If an individual's identity is tied to being an outlaw or surviving a violent environment, they may continue to act in ways that align with that. People motivated by power and status often have a high sensitivity to perceived slights. In certain subcultures, revenge or immediate aggression serves as a reminder to others that they are not to be trifled with, helping them maintain their dominant social position. Successful individuals, particularly self-made ones, often have a naturally higher tolerance for risk. This brashness can be a double-edged sword. While it helps them achieve fame, it can also lead to reckless or dangerous decision-making and personal conflicts. We don't know if Pooh Shiesty is a psycho because we don't know him personally, but he may be a narcissist. Some individuals with overinflated egos experience a deep sense of aggrievement when they feel disrespected. This can trigger a cycle of anger and blame, leading to fantasies of violent revenge as a way to reclaim their sense of significance. Or he may just be a person who's always in survival mode, which can be caused by PTSD. The amygdala is the brain's threat detector. In individuals who grew up in high stress or violent environments, this area can become oversensitive, perceiving danger or disrespect in ordinary situations. This leads to a state of hypervigilance, where the person is always on guard for potential threats, even in safe or luxurious settings. In moments of high stress, for example, like a dispute in the club, the amygdala can take over the brain, effectively hijacking rational thought. For someone whose nervous system is trained for combat, the body releases a flood of stress hormones, adrenaline and cortisol, that demands a fight response to feel safe again. This may be the reason for Pooh Shiesty's violent psychology.